Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to solve an example on circle theorems. ABCDE is a pentagon. A circle with center O passes through the points A, C, D and E. Angle EAC is given as 36 degrees and angle CAB is given as 78 degrees. And the line AB is given parallel to the line DC. Find the values of x, y and z, giving a reason for each. Here, within the circle we can find that there are three angles x, y and z whose values are unknown. So we have to find out the values of these three, giving geometrical reasons. So let us start with the given information about the parallel lines. Since AB is parallel to DC, the line AC is acting as a transversal line which cuts the two parallel lines at point A and at point C. And since these are the two parallel lines, angle X becomes equal to angle 78 because of the properties of the parallel lines, that is alternating angles. So here we can write X is equal to 78, the reason being alternating angles of the parallel lines AB and DC. So we have found out the value of X. Now let us try to find out the value of Z by using one of the circle theorems, which is given as cyclic quadrilateral theorem. It states that opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral add to 180 degrees. You can see that I have drawn a circle here and there is a quadrilateral ABCD with all the vertices on the circle. Since all the vertices of the quadrilateral are on the circle, this quadrilateral is called as cyclic quadrilateral. Now according to the theorem, the opposite angles of this cyclic quadrilateral add to 180 degrees. So here we can see that angle A is opposite to angle C. So they both add together to give us 180 degrees. So we can write over here angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. The same thing holds true for angle B and angle D because they both are opposite to each other. So we can write it as angle B plus angle D equal to 180 degrees. So let us see how we can use this theorem to solve the given example above. Now here we can see that the points A, C, D and E are the points of a quadrilateral, and it is a cyclic quadrilateral because all the vertices are on a circle and X is opposite to the angle Z. So they both add together to give us 180 degrees. So let us write it over here. X plus Z is equal to 180 degrees and the reason being opposite angles of the cyclic quadrilateral A, C, D and E. And here we had already got the value of X as 78. So let us substitute over here 78 plus Z is equal to 180 degrees. And we have Z is equal to 180 degrees minus 78 degrees. And that will give us an angle of 102 degrees. So we have got the value of Z as well. Now let us try to find out the value of Y by using the same theorem, that is opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. And here we can see that the angle A is opposite to the angle D, which is Y. So we can add these two angles of the cyclic quadrilateral and equate it equal to 180 degrees. So we have here 36 degrees plus Y is equal to 180 degrees, and the geometrical reason being opposite angles of the cyclic quadrilateral A, C, D and E. So we find the value of Y here as 180 degrees minus 36 degrees and we get the angle as 144 degrees. So we have got the value of X and value of Z and value of Y. So let us look at the part B of this question. The side AB is given equal to the side AC, which means we have an isosceles triangle over here ABC. We have to find out the value of angle A, B and C. So we need to find out what is angle B. So let us consider this triangle. And since AB is equal to AC, if we consider the angle B as x, then we have to consider the angle C also as x in the triangle ABC. Now using the angle sum property of the triangles, we can write here x plus 78, that is adding all the angles of the triangle, which gives us an angle of 180 degrees. So we have x plus x as 2x, and let us take the 78 on the other side of the equal to sign, so it becomes minus 78, and we get 2x is equal to 102 degrees. So we have x is equal to 102 divided by 2, which is 51 degrees. So we have the value of the angle ABC as 51 degrees. So angle ABC is equal to 51 degrees. Now let us look at the last part of this question, which is part C. Find the value of angle EOC. So let us draw an angle over here from the point E to the point O and to the point C. Now here they have not mentioned whether we have to find the reflex central angle, which is this angle EOC, which is greater than 180 degrees but lesser than 360, or we have to find this acute angle EOC. So let us try to find out both. But first let us try to find out the reflex central angle. Now to find this reflex central angle, we are going to make use of a circle theorem. Now here for the reflex central angle, we can see that there are 2 points A and B on the circumference of the circle. They make an angle with the center of the circle at point O, and the same 2 points make an angle at the circumference of the circle at point C. Now here the points A and B make an angle at the circumference of the circle, and the same 2 points make a reflex central angle at point O. Now in this case we are going to write it as reflex central angle is equal to 2 times the angle at the circumference of the circle. So for example, if we have the angle at the circumference as 100 degrees, then we are going to have the reflex central angle as 2 times 100, that is 200 degrees. You can see that the reflex angles will be always greater than 180 degrees and they will be lesser than 360 degrees. So for these angles we are going to use the reflex central angle theorem. So let us see how we can use this theorem to solve the given example above. Now here we can see that point E and point C make an angle at the center of the circle, and the same 2 points make an angle at the circumference of the circle at point D. And since we are looking at the reflex central angle, we are going to use the reflex central angle theorem and write here reflex central angle is equal to 2 times angle at the circumference of the circle. So here the reflex angle EOC is written as reflex EOC is equal to 2 times angle EDC. And EDC was angle Y, which we had got it as 144 degrees. So let us substitute over here 2 times angle Y, which was 144. So we get the angle as 288 degrees. So this is our reflex angle. But in the question they have not mentioned whether it is reflex or not. So let us try to find out the acute angle EOC as well. So angle EOC is equal to 360 degrees because it is the angle at a point minus 288 degrees. So that is going to give us an angle of 72 degrees. So we have found out both the reflex angle EOC and the acute angle EOC. I hope you have understood all the steps and liked the video. So if you are liking my videos, like, share and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.